But let's give credit where credit is due. While I want to tell you what the psychoanalysis movement is, but like I want to take a neutral stance on it. Is the best, and to tell you that with some of these things, the business card with two different last names, the doing things to see if you it not to see if you notice details, if you're paying attention, if you're focused. They do the things they've done to test my focus and awareness, like the business cards with two different names. You know, saying. Oh, I'm bringing a pretty girl around to drive her to the meeting, and the guy shows up instead, who's very hostile. Like, what does he do? Like, some of these things, the interpersonal things are alarming. But I'm saying the things like, do you notice, like, do you notice, like, when someone says, "Hey, we have to," like, in other words, like, are you sort of focused outwardly and self-centered enough, to live in objective reality. Those kind of small things, the business cards with the different names, like, does he notice, like, is the person focused, those are things that I don't find abusive and are interesting, because for the objectivist, right, like, just how much deep focus do you have externally? Are you thinking of yourself in your head all the time, or like, are you scatterbrained, or are you like, do you have focus? Like, like, that's a game worth playing on someone. They didn't notice these things. Like, I said, hey, like, the minder would say, like, oh, well, let's go to the movies this evening, but like, knowing that, like, I have an appointment with my attorney or something. Does he realize, like, does he say, like, wait, no, we can't go to the film, like, because I'm meeting with my attorney? Like, is the person focused and stuff? And objectivists are very interested. They say you must choose to focus. Maybe why there's so much ADD is they are unaware of, like, the objectivist ethic that, like, it is volitional. You don't focus automatically. You have to choose to focus. So I don't mind that. So there's always a little good in everything, but the psychoanalysis movement and liberal education, like that, so many of this is, you created people who, like, that will be an infantilized thing, and then you do a game on them. Like, this is all, like, liberalism is all unnecessary. If you told them, if they had been educated properly with this liberal education, if they knew about, like, how to know about objective reality, if they knew about that they are in a social class and they should know where their money is, and to be educated about their situation, their position, like, none of this would be necessary. But I don't mind the, like, double business cards and the, like, games to see if you're focused. That's a very objectivist thing. Like, is he paying attention? But no, 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 no. To disintegrate reality and say, like, if somebody reacts badly to this, like, they are, mentally ill and should be locked up. Like, to try to make people angry, to do things to drive people psycho and, like, see if they can handle it peacefully. Like, I think that you're playing a dangerous game with that, and that it's unnecessary. They quarantine the universities until, like, a proper kind of education system could be evolved, and stop with this liberalism. But particularly, you cannot change people. That is why I think black and white people are different. If I think all the races are different, and you don't, like, approve of that, like, you can't say there can be no such people who think this way. Who are you to say, like, how one is to perceive? Like, where's your authority coming from? Monopolizing expertise. A girl is someone who's, like, a socialite type, wants to marry a wealthy man, like, likes to look at herself in the mirror, wears nice clothing. Like, you diagnose such a person with a mental illness, break them down, almost suicide them, and see if you can reconstruct them into a person who wants to work in a soup kitchen. Like, I find that alarming. Social engineering on people who are just asking for help and have life problems, that I don't approve of.